There's two types of fans out there for Sly Stallone. The Rocky ones and the Rambo ones.
Yep.
I'm probably more of a Rambo fan.
Yeah, I'd probably skew Rocky myself.
Okay, we'll skew you, because we're talking about Rambo today. You've brought in a toy. This is obviously Neca, right?
Yeah. Neca have done a fantastic job in terms of taking the Rambo license, and they started out doing ones from First Blood, which of course is the first Rambo movie.
Yeah.
They then came out with this Rambo First Blood Part 2 figure,
Yeah.
which, for my money, is the iconic version.
Yeah, that's the ultimate Rambo movie, really.
Pretty much.
Came out in 1985, I think, and just was a balls-to-the-wall action movie.
Yeah.
It defined the 80s action piece, didn't it?
It really did, with a script that had help from James Cameron in it.
Yep.
Really being a chance for Americans to go back and fight Vietnam the way that they wanted it to turn out. Sylvester Stallone really established himself with First Blood Part 2 as the iconic action hero for the 80s.
So he's got his camo pants on.
Yep.
His boots. He's got his knife.
He's
That's
definitely
his,
got a big knife in there.
They designed that knife just for him, didn't they, for that movie? It's not an actual real combat knife. It's based on a few different versions of US Army knives, but it is specifically
Made
Rambo.
for the film,
Yeah. He's got his iconic M60 machine gun, I think, that he's firing from one hand.
Yeah. One-handed with a never-ending supply of ammunition.
Yeah. And, of course, the
Bandana.
bandana. Yeah, what do you call it? I don't know, sweat holder backer.
The sweat holder backer. How are you not in marketing? And he does also actually even have the sculpted on the little necklace which he gets given.
Oh, cool. That was from the girl, wasn't it?
Yeah. And of course we also have a couple more weapons because he's not loaded enough. We do have a nice little missile launcher.
Yeah, RPG, rocket launcher.
And even a grenade, which is really small and easy to lose, but it's wonderfully sculpted.
He also comes with extra hands. That's very Neca thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much the only thing that we're missing is the bow and arrow.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Which they did use for a different release of this figure.
Okay.
So if you had that one more aspect with the bow and the quiver, that would have been the ultimate Rambo figure. But this is a pretty darn good version, and given the choice between M60 and bow and arrow, I'm going to go M60.
Usual sort of articulation for a Neca toy?
Yeah, this is certainly one of the newer products that have the full range of motion. Previously Neca was a lot of articulation in the upper body, not so much down below, but this one is fully articulated. So we do have the head is on a really good ball joint there. The hair does block it a little bit, of course. The arms are nice and mobile. There's no bicep swivel, but you do have good range of motion at the elbow. And the hands do actually have this interesting sort of movement up and down, as well as swiveling at the wrist. And of course the legs are movable, and single joint at the knee, and the ankles are on a swivel there as well with the back and forth motion.
Yep.
So it's really good, top quality Neca articulation. It's more than serviceable for pretty much any pose you could possibly get Rambo into.
Did he sign his likeness away for this?
Yes.
So it looks a lot like him.
Oh, it definitely looks a lot like him. Neca have had a pretty long history of actually working with Sylvester Stallone licenses, because they did do the First Blood line prior to this, and of course they also did Rocky a couple of times.
Right.
So, sadly, so far nobody's actually announced a swappable head to be able to put Weird Al Yankovic on there, so we can recreate those scenes at the end of UHF.
Or Charlie Sheen.
I'm living in hope that we might get like a 2-pack head there, so be able to buy more of them and have Sly, Charlie, and Weird Al seeing who can be the best. So those are our thoughts on the Rambo First Blood Part 2, Sylvester Stallone as John J. Rambo action figure.
Let us know what you think of him down below. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We're out of here for now, right?
But as always,
What is it?